This is Sparta!
Hey there, warriors. Today we're going to work our way into Kapatosana. Other words, it is called Mermaid. So it's a little bit of pigeon pose, a little bit of arm opening, shoulder opening. So we'll just go ahead and move right into it. We're going to start laying down on our backs. And just begin to set an intention for your class and start your Ujjayi breath, breathing deeply in through your nose, expanding your belly. Breathe out and pull the belly in towards the spine, lift the pelvic floor. Just continue to try to keep that breath going. Alright, so you're going to need a strap, or you may not need a strap if you're flexible. If you're not, go ahead and grab your strap and go ahead and pull your knee in toward your chest for wind removing pose. Wrap that strap around the foot. Extend the leg out long for Padangusthasana. Pull that shin in towards the head. Each of our poses we will hold for approximately 5 breaths. I will do my best not to cringe during this workout. I have finally completed my nutritionist certification, and I began my personal training certification. So I've been doing quite a bit of weightlifting, and it's really taking its toll. So we'll go ahead and extend that right leg out to the right, left arm to the left. I'm very sore. Go ahead and move that leg to center, switch the grip of the hands, and let the right foot fall over towards the left. Pull that leg towards center, bring the left leg in, release the strap, pull the right foot over the left knee, and start to sit up. You can do this reclined also, but I feel like I get a little more out of the stretch if I bring my torso towards my legs instead of my legs towards my torso. Kind of helps me not rotate out of the position when I lay down, because your body wants to take the easiest route possible when doing any kind of position. And lay on back, extend the right leg out long, and bring the left leg in towards the chest. Grab that strap around that left foot. Extend the left foot out long. I'm going to text my husband real quick so he doesn't interrupt doing a video. Now open that left foot out to the left. Right arm comes to the right. I usually call him before I start a video so he doesn't call. If I don't answer, he gets worried and keeps calling. What we did before cell phones, I don't know. I actually do. I'm that old. Extend that leg back up, center, switch the grip, the strap, let the leg fall to the right, and left arm to the left. Bring that right foot in towards the hips and just lay that left foot on top of the knee and start to push your torso up towards those knees for a sort of reclined pigeon. You could call this figure four. Release the leg down, bring the feet together. We're just going to come up onto the toes and balance on the balls of the feet for toe balance. Warming up the feet. Now, see if you can slowly, without using your hands, bring your knees down to the floor. I didn't do it. So we're going to come into toes pose, stretching out the feet. So really put your weight back into those heels. Now, if you can grab opposite elbow Or you can come into reverse prayer to open up the chest. Now go ahead and bring the toes, tops of the feet flat to the floor. Move your feet out about mat distance and start to roll your calf muscles out of the way and sit down in between the feet for hero pose. Now in hero pose, we're just going to take a little shoulder opener. Got a cramp in my foot. So bring that right arm around the chest, hook it in the left elbow, and just pull down. You don't need to have it up under your chin. It needs to come across your chest. Hopefully you can still hear me. Now bring the left arm around. Now just sit back, put your weight in your hands, and just switch your feet around to where the soles are touching. Come into Kapatosana or butterfly. From here, I'm just going to grab my left shin with my right elbow and bring my right elbow down onto my feet and side bend to the right. Go ahead and grab the opposite shin, side bend to the left. Reach that right arm behind the back, grab the left arm to the knee, and twist, breathing out. Bring that right arm around to the left knee. Twist, breathe out. Go ahead and grab the ankles. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, push down on those thighs and fold forward with a flat back. Inhale, come on up. Move that left knee, point it towards the front of the mat. Bring the right foot over and just wiggle your legs closer together. And come into cow face pose. Both sits bones should be planted on the floor. Right arm comes up, down the back. Left arm comes around for the bind. Inhale for length. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come on up. Release the hands. Now bring that right knee towards the front of the mat. Swing the left knee over. Wiggle into the pose. And come down to cow face legs. Sits bones on the floor. And then cow face arms. Left arm on top. Right arm comes around for the bind. Inhale for length. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come on up. Release the bind. Swing the legs out behind you. Come into tabletop. And so from tabletop, lift the right arm up towards the ceiling. Thread it through between the arm and the leg for thread the needle pose. Come onto the outside of that left shoulder. Come onto the right side of the head. You can even take that left arm round the back to open up that left shoulder. Go ahead and bring that left arm down. Right arm comes up towards the ceiling. Come back down. Left arm comes up. Thread it through. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, come back to center. Now keep your hips over your knees. Walk your hands out to the front of the mat about mat distance. Just lower the chest down for puppy pose. Stretch out those shoulders. Go ahead and push up, push back into your down dog. Just start to walk the dog out, make this your own, stretching out the calves and the Achilles. I like to bend my knees really deep. Now we're going to come from down dog to up dog with the toes tucked 10 times. So down dog, up dog. 1, 2, really use your core. Push down through your shoulders. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold that up dog. Push back into down dog. Bend the knees, look to the hands, float to the front, halfway lift. Now open the feet up about hips distance, bend the knees, come to ragdoll. Begin to straighten one leg at a time. Straighten both legs. Inhale for length and exhale, forward fold. Quads are lifted off the knees. Weight is into more of the front of the foot. Trying to tilt that tailbone out. Inhale, swan dive, all the way up, mountain pose. Now we're going to do 3 rounds of sun salutation B. So I don't do this very often, but if you look at my intro to yoga videos, it will show you how to do it, but I will give you cues. So inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Left leg lifts. Step through, crescent. Come back down. Plank, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Left leg lifts, step through, crescent, runners, plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog, jump to the front, halfway lift, fold, tall mountain, mountain pose. That's 1 round. Tall mountain, fold. Halfway lift, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Left leg lifts, step through, crescent. Come down runners, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Left leg lifts, step through runners, crescent. Runners, plank, chaturanga, dog, down dog. Bend the knees, look to the front, halfway lift, fold, tall mountain, mountain pose. 1 more time. Tall mountain, fold, halfway lift, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Left leg lifts, step through, crescent, runners, plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Left leg lifts, runners, crescent, runners, plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. So hold your down dog. We'll begin to start our flow coming into crescent pose. Inhale that right leg up, Bend the knee, open the hip. Step the left leg, right leg through. Come to crescent. 5 breaths. Come down to runners, plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Left leg lifts, bend the knee, open the hip. Step through to runners, rise to crescent, hold. Come down to runners, plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Bend the knees, float to the front, up dog, halfway, forward fold. Tall mountain, mountain pose. Adding on will be an airplane lunge. Tall mountain, fold. Halfway lift, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Right leg lifts, step through runners, rise to crescent. Now bring the arms back and just lean forward for airplane lunge. Really flex those triceps. Come down to runners, plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Left leg lifts, step through runners, rise to crescent, airplane lunge. Come down to runners, plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Bend the knees, float to the front, halfway lift, fold, tall mountain, mountain pose. Grab you a drink of water if you'd like. Should always stay hydrated. Especially if you're a sweater like me. Moving on to airplane pose. Tall mountain, fold. Inhale halfway, exhale, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Left leg lifts, step through runners, rise to crescent, airplane lunge. Now step onto that right foot. Arms come out to the side for airplane pose. Really lift those arms up to squeeze the shoulder blades together, working the back muscles. Try to keep that right leg straight, left leg straight and lifted, working your glutes. Bring the arms down to runners, plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Left leg lifts, step step through runners, crescent, airplane lunge, airplane, bring the arms down to runners, plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Bend the knees, float to the hands, halfway lift, fold, tall mountain, mountain pose, adding on tree, tall mountain, fold, halfway lift, chaturanga, up dog, down dog, right leg lifts, step through runners, rise to crescent, airplane lunge, airplane, come up, foot to the inner thigh for tree, you can try half lotus. Bring your left foot almost up to the hip bone and drop that knee down. Bring the left arm around. See if you can grab the big toe and open up for standing half lotus. Really work towards pushing that knee down and open. Release the foot, step way back to runners, plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog, left leg lifts, step through runners, rise to crescent, airplane lunge, airplane, come to tree, right leg pushing into the inner thigh, right foot pushing into the inner thigh. Go ahead and grab that right foot. See if you can bring it up to the hip bone. Drop that knee down. Mine is not very flexible on this side. Either grab the inside of that left arm elbow or grab the toe. Release the foot, step way back, runners, plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog, bend the knees, float to the front, halfway lift, fold, tall mountain, mountain pose. I hope that music's not too loud. It's kind of hard to tell. Go ahead and get a drink of water. Sometimes I feel like I can barely hear it, then other times it seems like it's blasting. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, fold. Adding on eagle pose. Halfway lift, chaturanga, up dog, down dog, right leg lifts, step through runners, crescent, airplane lunge, airplane, come to tree, Now wrap the left leg around the right, left arm over the right. Make everything come to the center and squat down for your eagle, lifting your elbows up and out. Go ahead and unwind, step that left leg back, plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Left leg lifts, step through runners, rise to crescent, airplane lunge, airplane, come up to tree. Now wrap that right foot around the left and right arm over the left. Squat down, elbows up and out for eagle. Unwind, step back runners, plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Bend the knees, float to the front, halfway lift, fold. Inhale, tall mountain, exhale, mountain. Adding on, warrior two. Inhale, tall mountain, exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway, exhale, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Left, right leg lifts, step through runners, crescent, airplane lunge, airplane, tree, eagle. Now step that left foot way to the back of the mat, come into your warrior two. Hold. 90-degree angle in the front leg. Pressure. Knee is open so you can see that big toe. Chest is lifted. Arms are shoulder height. Back leg is tight. Quads lifted up off the knee. Weight to the knife edge of the back foot. Lifting up. Windmill down to runners, plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Left leg lifts, step through runners, crescent, airplane lunge, airplane, stand to tree, come to eagle, step back, warrior two. Windmill those arms down to runners, plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Bend the knees, float to the hands, halfway lift, fold, tall mountain, mountain pose. Grab you a drink of water. Adding on, reverse warrior, tall mountain, fold, halfway lift, chaturanga, up dog, down dog, right leg lifts, step through runners, rise to crescent, airplane lunge, airplane, come to tree, eagle, step back, warrior two. Now you're gonna grab the wrist of the front arm and reverse warrior. So you're really pulling that arm over just a little more than you usually would be able to. And you're not collapsing down into that left side. So you're somewhat working the oblique muscles. Remember to stay low in that front leg. Windmill the arms down, runners. Plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Left leg lifts, step through runners. Crescent, whoa. Airplane lunge, airplane, come to tree, wrap eagle, step back, warrior two, warrior, reverse warrior wrist hold, windmill those arms down, plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog, bend the knees, float to the hands, halfway lift, fold, tall mountain, mountain pose, tall mountain, mountain pose, adding on pyramid, halfway lift, chaturanga, up dog, down dog, right leg lifts, step through runners, rise to crescent, airplane lunge, airplane, tree, eagle, warrior two, reverse warrior. Now you're going to move that back leg up slightly. Start to straighten the front leg and grasp the hands behind the back. Open up the chest. A slight back bend with chest opener. Inhale, exhale, fold over that front leg. Bring those arms down to frame the foot. Step the left foot back, drop the knee, and heel toe that foot, right foot, out to the outer side of the mat at an angle. Just lean those hips down. If you'd like to, you can come down onto the elbows for lizard. Really try to keep those hips pushed down so you get a good stretch in that hip flexor. Now lean onto that left elbow and push the knee open. Still leaning the hips down towards the floor. Now you can bend that left leg, reach around for the foot, and pull that foot in for a good quadricep stretch and twist. Open up that right shoulder. Release the foot, let it go down slowly. Heel toe that right foot back to the center of the mat. Sit the hips back for your half splits. Inhale for length, exhale, fold. Inhale, shift your weight back forward. Heel toe that foot, right foot, all the way over to the left side of the mat. Drop the knee down. You may need to bring your foot in a little. And if you're flexible, you should be open with your shin parallel to the front. But if your hips aren't very open, your leg can come in. This side is very tight for me. Now you're going to try to keep the top of the foot flat to the floor. Try not to let it rotate out. Come onto my mat. And you're just going to really try to scoot that left leg back and push the hips, this hip down close to the foot or the mat as possible. Sit up. Now exhale, lay down. Inhale, push on up into that right hand. Reach the left hand around. Pull the foot in towards the hips. Release the leg down, extend that right arm forward, and just thread the needle again like we did in the beginning. And turn to open up that shoulder. Open up the hip a little deeper. Come back up. Now really try to push that hip back. And we're going to sit up here, and if you're not down further, if you're not very open, you'll have to balance in this pose. On the other side, I'll show you better. I'm more open and I'm more flat towards the floor. You can probably set a block underneath here if you're not good at balancing. But I'm going to bring my left leg in, hook it around for my elbow. Now bring my right arm up, and here's where I have to balance, and take the bind. And this is Mermaid. Oh, see, you have to balance. So go ahead and release that. Now you're going to bring your right foot parallel with the front of the mat. Swing the left foot around. Make sure the sits bones are on the floor. Bring the left foot on top of the right knee. Flex both feet back. And just come in to fire log pose. Inhale up. Exhale. See if you can fold over. You may be up here perfectly fine. You just have to keep moving, keep trying. Eventually you'll gain more flexibility. I'm still working on my right hip. It's very tight. I guess it was thrown out of whack during childbirth. It's the only thing we can figure out. And apparently this happens to a lot of women. Now go ahead and just swing your legs back around. Come down to chaturanga, up dog, down dog, second side. Left leg lifts, step through runners, rise to crescent, airplane lunge, airplane, tree, eagle, step back warrior two, Reverse warrior with wrist bind. Now move that right leg over slightly and in. Start to straighten the front legs. Bind the hands behind the back. Open up, inhale, and then exhale, fold over the front leg for pyramid. Try to square your hips off. You're trying to put that left hip back and the right hip forward and push your fists down towards the floor. Go ahead and release the hands, bend the knee, step the right foot back, drop the right knee, heel toe the left foot out to the outside at an angle. Right foot, top of the foot comes to the floor, come down onto the elbows or forearms, hold lizard. Now you can push that knee open, still trying to push the hips down towards the floor. Now reach that left arm around for the foot, pull the foot in. And even twist the chest open. Release the foot down to the floor. Come back onto the hands, heel toe that left foot towards the center. Now sit the hips back. Inhale for length. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come back to your low lunge. Heel toe that left foot to the outside, the right side of the mat. Drop the knee down. Scoot the right knee back. And come into your pigeon prep, lifting up. Now fold down. Inhale, come on up. Weight into that right hand. Reach the left hand around for the right foot. Pull it in. Release the foot. Extend that right arm out front. Left arm threads through. Inhale, come on up. Scoot that right leg way back. Bring the foot in. Place the foot on the inside of the right elbow, and left arm comes over. Really sit down into those hips for your mermaid. See, I don't have to balance as much on this side because I'm more open. A lot of people will be even no space here, but I'm not that flexible yet. Go ahead and release the mind. Bring the left shin parallel with the front of the mat. Right leg swings around. Right foot comes to the top of the knee. Flex both feet back. Sit up tall. Inhale and exhale. See if you can fold over those legs. I'm sorry, I probably held that a little longer than I should. It feels so good on my right side. So swing the legs back around. Come down onto the forearms. And lift up into your cobra pose. Now you can push down into the hands. Lift up a little more. Bring that right hand to the center and twist around with the left arm. The revolve seal. Now bring that left arm, left hand to center, and reach the right arm around. Bring both arms front, sit the hips back for your child's pose. Go ahead and sit on up. Swing the legs out in front. And we're going to come into forward fold. So you can use a strap here if you're not very flexible. Clear the sits bones. Inhale for length. Exhale. Start to bring the belly down first. The chest comes forward. So you're not rounding down. You're pulling yourself forward. And then as you get as far towards your feet as you can, then you can round down. Drop the head. Inhale, come on up. Let the right hand flip over, grab the outside of the right foot. If you can bring the elbow toward the ground, that's good. Twist open as far as you can. Take a twisting side bend in your forward fold. Really use that elbow to push open. Drop that arm down, reach to the outside of the right foot. I'm not as flexible on this side. Rotate open. Go ahead and come on up. We're gonna scoot down and bring the hands right under the shoulders. Lift the hips up for reverse tabletop, stretching out those shoulders. And you can work on some stability here. Lift the right leg up. Bend that knee. Lift the left leg up. Hey guys, I just saw that the video didn't record completely all the way through. I apologize for that. Mostly all I did was some stretching and Shavasana. So I apologize. I'll do better next time. Thank you. Bye.
This is Sparta!